stadiums. We get underway. It's Henry Novicki to get us going. The sophomore psychology major went to Zavarian Brothers, now playing fly half for this Fairfield team. Estevez, the Portuguese number 8, quickly takes that one in, gains a little more ground. Very good at that. Dylan Lewis gets the ball away. Dylan Lewis, a little closer to home than Providence. He's from Pelham, New York. Rye, New York, excuse me. Ball launched downfield off the boot from inside their 22 by the Brown Bears. Fielded by the Stags just inside their own. Go right at it, I am sure. They like to get a little power going in. See Asa Rosenmeyer, the first-year player at the back there. Tight head prop for this Brown Bears team. And Rosenmeyer picks up Matt Mitchell. Matt Mitchell takes that one down. They don't go to the maul. They go straight off the back, mixing things up a little bit. Here's Dyer with the ball. Dyer gets to Corbett. A little pop pass there from Corbett to Joe Alhasso. Alhasso, the Reading, England junior at Brown University. Ball out, waiting pod on that left-hand side. Well defended by the Fairfield University Stags. Another set of runners out here as they go to the width right away. They one of the big boys out there.
Interesting. They hit midfield, they turned back.
Stop! Ball up the middle lineup there. Up Mike Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald, the sophomore from Dix Hill, New York, takes it down, but it winds up in Brown's hands. Ref says everything's okay. Ref McIver, a good eye on things here. Ball quickly out to Alhasso. Alhasso has nobody outside of him. That may have been Henry Gabriel. Ball out to the left-hand side here. There's waiting runners. Both of these teams in the National Collegiate Rugby National Playoffs last year. Brown ended up winning over Queen's University, so defending national champions. As the ball comes down here, a little slip from one of the Brown players. Good work coming in over the ball. Ball comes back. It's in the hands of Malachi Mercer Robinson, the first-year player in the game already. Listed as a finisher. Mercer Robinson went to Fairfield Prep, won a state championship there. Now playing at Fairfield University. Cut back in there. It's Patrick Burke. Patrick Burke, the son of the Iona head coach, interestingly. Also an international Gaelic football player, the fullback for Fairfield. As the ball comes in, Sean Vernon has that one. Six-man line out for Brown. Corbett at the front, uncontested from Fairfield. Ball in Alhasso's hands. They're going to drive this one. Went quick with the last one. Let me keep this one rolling. Driving forward, the Stags getting a little bit of pressure on them here. See how long they can keep this going. Referee says that's once. You're going to have to use it at some point soon. At the back there is Estevez. Ball coming through. It breaks up. Eventually, body still going. Brown impressive with this power game in the maul. This one may have to come back eventually. It does. At the back there as they roll towards the 22. Players just shearing off left and right for the Stags. Good 30 meters.
Crouch!
Ball here for Fairfield. Colin Brady to put this win in, the number 9, the sophomore from Chevy Chase, Maryland. Another Gonzaga player on this Fairfield team. Gonzaga, one of the most highly regarded programs in the U.S. high school game. Ball out to the Stags. Stags go around the back. The big hits coming in. Adjua has a hold of it. Little stutter step there. Adjua trying to get his hands free, heading towards the touchline. Is he in touch? Assistant referee says not as of yet. They're going to keep playing. It's Dylan Lewis. Dylan Lewis, the back. The players had come through there, but Stags going to take that one away. Referee McIver says it's fine, so they're going to continue to play there in their own end. See what the decision is here. They're going to run a forward pot in, trying just to make a little more room here. Another attacking opportunity, 7.5 minutes into the first half for the Fairfield Stags. Stags goes 3 players into this. 5-man line out for the Stags. As they go up, ball is indeed knocked away, winds up in Ollie Corbett's hands. Ollie Corbett is going to clean that one. Lewis finds a runner. Hit Pilato, first hold of the ball, and it squirts right out. Just 10 minutes gone in this first half. Stags working their way downfield, down just 7 points. Ball up and over the top. It's going to wind up in Brown hands. Well taken down there. They may go to the boot to work this one downfield. See what they decide to do. Tricky getting over that line out. Big run coming from the freshman Rosenmeyer meets the freshman Mercer Robinson. In the middle of the field, 2 powerful players. Ball back to Lansenour. Lansenour is going to go to the boot. Lansenour, the junior from Aix-en-Provence, France, played his high school rugby in Singapore, playing for Brown University. That one is knocked down. See who's going to come up with this. It is Adjua. Tito Adjua moves that one out. They've got the ball a little width here. They're going to need to get their offensive structure. Brand new rugby-lined field not too far from here, but doesn't have lights or the stadium settings. They're playing in this beautiful Rafferty Stadium. in the center of campus here. That another one taken away again by Brown. Brown gets that ball to the ground. Well done, Henry Gabriel, to get that one down. Ball up to a waiting pot of forwards. They're just going to set this one up. Corbett in over that one at the end. Dylan Lewis, ball in hand, finds Lance Noor.
Fairfield to get this right. They want to get themselves into the game.
John May is taking the throwing duties there. The Scituate, Massachusetts junior and captain of the team. Again, taken away by the Brown Bears. They are very, very skilled around the line out. Ali Corbett takes a little pick off the back. Going to have to get over the one. He is hit fairly hard by one of the Fairfield Stags. Going to go for another one here. It's Piplato this time. Piplato working his way into this game. Dylan Lewis has some bodies lined up there.
Now, let's see if John May can turn the tide.
May gets that one up and over. We're just going to wind up potentially in Brown hands again. It does. Here's Estevez. Estevez' father was a captain of the Portuguese national team. He is from Lisbon, Portugal, playing at Brown. Tremendous aerial player in the lineouts. Brown takes that one cleanly, loses a little bit of ground. Good pressure defense coming on from the Stags here. Now the boot is going to work a bit better for Brown University. Ball down. It's going to get kicked back by Burke. Burke.
Good.
The junior from Pearl River, New York. Ball.
Great territory, but they can't do anything with it right now.
John May to put this one in. May looking to get a little simple this time. Didn't look straight from here. Goes up and over. Referee is going to let them play there. Maybe uncontested by Brown. So let that go.
Okay, good, Brown.
Brown
Good.
defense screaming up here, trying to put some pressure on. Holding that ball in the middle of the field. It slips out of Lucian Polizio's hands. Polizio can't hold on to that one. Big ace Rosenmeyer, the freshman first-year player out of Belmont, Massachusetts, takes that ball in.
All right, advantage over.
USA U18 player is Rosenmeyer.
2 phases.
This past year, due to injury, also plays the New England Free Jacks Academy. Ball in the middle of the field. Fairfield doing a great job stopping the forward momentum of these pods. Here's a Jua looking for some space. A Jua.
Tackle,
A couple
good,
of
very good.
red-shirted players on him there. Looking for a couple of runners. They're going to go back and go to the boot this time. Dyer is going to launch one downfield.
Keep an eye out for that.
Okay?
Assistant coach Steve Capello doing a lot of defensive work for this Stags team, as well as some forward work. As the ball goes to the back, it winds up in Stags' hands. Probably not quite how they would want it. Tom Ryan has a hold of it, the junior from Yonkers, New York. Ball out again. That's Brady. Gets it out into the hands of Henry Novicki. Hangs one up into the evening sky, but doesn't get the distance he would probably want. It is going to come back Stags' way. No ground really gained there. Ball to the back now, under a lot of pressure. A ball into the hands of Sean Vernon. Sean Vernon moves that one on. Big hit coming in from the Bears. They're right at the halfway line of the Stags. Let's see what they can make happen with this one. Little chip over the top. They're going to test the back. We can put players in the sin bin 10 minutes off the field for just not being able to withstand the power of the Brown scrum that you see coming in right there. Going backwards a little bit is Fairfield, but holding up well. Now starting to creak a little bit here. Referee McIver has his eyes on it. No penalties coming yet. They like to milk a lot of penalties. Changes coming here. Referee just make sure the numbers are marked. They're going to go up to Ali Corbett. Look for the driving maul to come here. Another part of this powerful game here for the Brown Bears. Playing it in tight. Albert Julian, assistant coach, be very happy with this. So Rosenmeyer has the ball at the back there. They're going to have to get someone in behind him. Kind of splintering off the side there. And continue going. Tackle happens there, so it's going to come back to Brown. Brown, that's one going to Dyer. Dyer gets it to Lance Noor. A little wrap around there, nearly taken away. A ball out to Ajua, and he is on a run really quick. Ajua puts the pass away, and it driven towards touch, but not in, was Aaron Mertzel. Ball comes back to Ajua.
Let it come, let it come.
You're a referee telling the players just let the ball play here. Matt Mitchell takes that one in. Fairfield working around there, trying to disrupt this contact area, and they do. This is Ali Corbett. Ali Corbett, the captain, gets that one. Quick ball coming. Dyer gets it in the middle of the field. Big Omar Al-Jandari for the Stags. This pressure can work on defense too from Brown. Stags want to get this one in and out of there pretty quick. They are working their way backwards. Ball coming now at Estevez's feet. Estevez with a penalty advantage here. Gets the ball to Lewis. Lewis has a hold of the ball. Lewis scampering around. Still a penalty advantage. We'll see what winds up here. A little pick and go. Going again. He pushes this one a little longer to see a light rain starting to come down here at Fairfield University. Estevez takes that one down, gets a bit of a rumble on there. They work the ball back.
Stop, you're in
Off the
front.
left
Stop.
boot they go,
Or you're gonna get a
driving that one
penalty.
downfield. Fairfield inside their own half.
Hey, Red, come back.
Return
You
it.
got to come back. Thank you.
They have a group here ready to go. Here's the try scorer, Henry Gabriel. Gabriel gets by one.
Move, Red.
Gabriel in through a couple. Very started playing because his dad was a coach. Rugby family, like many of these fellas out here. Ball to the front to Corbett. Corbett goes quick off the top. Comes in a little bit behind Pip
Ball and all,
Blotto, so it
that's
winds
okay.
up in
Ball and all.
Gabriel's hands. He gets tackled. Lewis to Dyer. They're going to run some players in the middle of the field. There's
Move,
big
Red,
Asa
get out.
Rosenmeyer. Asa Rosenmeyer at 6'4", 270 can make a little ground. Now quick flat ball across there. They start to work the phases together. Henry Gabriel again. Ball carries across. Lonsanur gets a quick one away. That one dribbles down to the ground.
Point of view, you want to get that ball to number 8's hands as quickly as possible so he can pick it up and get it away.
Exactly what they do is they come across. Winger just fading into the line there, looking to make a line break. Have done. Little break coming here. Good
Careful.
run. That's McHale, the freshman we talked about pregame. Haven't seen a ton of McHale yet, the finance major from Kensington, Maryland. Georgetown prep.
Wait.
Ball coming across here for Fairfield. Fairfield upended there as Patrick Burke. Ball ripped away by Brown. Brown on the offensive now. After a great turnover, Brown looking to get this one going. Lonsanur feeds it in the middle of the field. Gets it to Pip Blotto. Pip Blotto takes it in. Quick ball. Lonsanur has a player coming straight through. The power game right up the middle. Phase count building here. Lewis goes on a little jaunt of his own. Lewis, coached by Matt Persanis at
Careful, line
Pelham
speed. Careful,
earlier
forward.
in his career. Ball up into the hands of Pip Blotto again. Pip Blotto.
Brilliant tackling from Fairfield. It just brings the Brown players down onto the floor, and then that's where the tackler assist of the next guy can come in and steal. And watch this technique. Straight on the ball. He's got that wide base, withstands the clear. That's great.
May, team president, vice captain. Captain today, he is
Isolated
from
player,
Situate,
second in a row.
Massachusetts.
You
Went
can
to
go
New
for a
Haven,
kick in.
Connecticut
Don't worry
native.
about it.
Steps into the distributor role. Ball up to the middle of the line out. Ripped away by Brown. Another good job by the Brown Bears. Mitchell takes that one in. Good defensive line set up there. It's going to have a little run. Try to work
Hey,
their way
release
through.
tackle.
That's
Good,
Estevez.
good.
Always able to find a seam and make just a little bit of ground if they need to. Ball back there to the left boot of Ajua. Tito Ajua, the freshman.
They need to figure this one out.
Looking to go to the front. Estevez trying to rip that one out of their hands. Pressure on the Stags, but they're able to recycle this one. Ball coming there for Brady. Brady moves it to Mercer Robinson. Mercer Robinson gets that one in. Is it going to be turned over there? Referee's on the spot. Has done.
Turnover's good.
Transitioning from
Turnover's
high school to
good.
college rugby for some of these first-year players. The speed can pick up just a little bit. Dylan Lewis goes to the boot. Puts it back in the hands of Burke. Burke coming across field. Burke has some runners. Big shot nearly in there. Just the pressure was enough. Lucian Policio has the ball. Policio making a good run here against Brown. Ball well recycled. Brady moving that one to a waiting forward. Gets it in the hands of Adam Dietrich. Dietrich,
Advantage.
the senior from Hawthorne, New Jersey. Lonsanur pushes that one fairly deep. Well taken by the Stags. Ball slipped there, but able to handle that one is Brady. Ball coming back. They've given up a little bit of ground here, have
Stay on your
the
feet.
Fairfield Stags, as Burke has to take that one in. Little tip pass slipped away into the big hands of Mike Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald, the sophomore from Dix Hill,
Move,
New
tackle.
York.
Yeah, don't.
That ball up that time to Dietrich.
Good choice,
Dietrich
Stephen.
recycles it, gets back to Novicki. Novicki hangs a high one up. Well taken,
Tackle.
but whipped to the ground is one of the Brown Bears. And another penalty there against Brown, but they're going to go quick. That's McHale, the freshman. The freshman just daring here, unafraid to run, but turns the ball over to Estevez. They give it away any kind of penalty advantage there. After they took that one
Stop
quick,
there.
referee was going to have
Use
a word
it.
with Brown at that point, so maybe it'd been better to slow that one down, but Matt
Yeah, I need
Mitchell's
you on
going to
that
take
last
this
foot,
one
guys.
in. And at the
Not a
30-minute
difficult-
mark, 10 minutes to go in the first half here on Friday Night
Yep,
Rugby.
yep.
We have a
Turnover's
battle
good.
on our hands.
Turnover's
As
good.
Fairfield riding some penalties and a man advantage is going to run this one as Betsaeus, the number 4, puts a little pass in there. working their way backwards. So Vicky's going to have to get something done. Puts the ball to Mercer Robinson. Mercer Robinson going to get some ground, able to recycle that one. The former wrestler, very good on the ground. Ball's in Burke's hands. You see the try line back there, looking for them. Here they go. Lansanur, a little shorter this time, but good height on it. It's going to get that ball down. Does it come down? It was knocked. Ball in from Fairfield. Big push coming on there from the Bears. Ball squirts out into the hands of Dylan Lewis. Dylan Lewis gets it to Ajua. Nice little pass. JT Dyer heads into the middle of the field. Dyer is going to be able to recycle that one. All available for Lewis. Going to go back to the left-hand side where all of their runners are. Lansanur just feeds a little one out there to Mitchell. Mitchell takes it in. Recycled, but a little bit of slow ball here. Lansanur gets it out. This is one of the players you want to give you some go forward. Henry Gabriel, always willing to take on some players. They're going to try to go through the phases. Here's the freshman, Rosenmeyer. Rosenmeyer takes his sizable frame through a couple of the Stags. Little chip over the top now, looking to get the ball into space. It does bounce into the hands of one of the Fairfield Stags. Big run coming from Burke. Burke, very critical early in this game. He is an international Gaelic football player. He's very good with that boot as he is pouring down. Big defense coming in on the Fairfield from the Fairfield Stag.
Was around, trying to avoid the set piece.
Another high kick from Lansanur. Taking this one down, but knocking on again are the Brown Bears. Ball winds up in Fairfield's hands. They have a scrum advantage here. Nothing materializes quickly. We'll come back to that scrum. Launch the ball away. The advantage is over from the kick. Ball bounces back.
Get the score.
We're getting underway again. Brown's going to go right to left on your screen. Lansanur gets us going. Fairfield University surging at the end of that first half. Really starting to put their straps together as Brown is having to defend a little more, getting taken out of their game here in Friday Night Rugby. All into the middle of the field. Good pressure coming on. Sure, Coach LaFlamme had some words at halftime for his team. Wants them to tighten things up a little bit here. A little pass away. Malachi Mercer Robinson, he's got some wheels. Malachi Mercer Robinson puts in a little pass, gets the ball away. Mercer Robinson gets to a teammate. They take it to the ground. Recycled well. Runners coming. Also out of the hand. With a 3-point lead the second half as national champions defending. Ball in. Big drive. Go slowly.
From there, from Brown, as you come to expect, it's just the timing and the cohesiveness, and that just disintegrates the opposition play.
Ball coming across from Lansanur. Get it to Estevez. Estevez puts it out to Rosenmeyer. Rosenmeyer has a hold of this ball. Off they go. 2 minutes into the second half. Nice flat ball there from Lansanur. Fairfield trying to disrupt. No penalty. Lansanur is going to put a little wider this time to Dyer. Little wraparound. Doesn't happen. Ball goes to Mertzel. Mertzel's going to have to take one of the contact. Well covered. Lewis moves it again. Good pressure coming in from Fairfield. Trying to get the ball back to Ajua, but it doesn't go. It winds up in Fairfield University's hands. Little pass didn't happen there. And Connor McCabe has a hold of it. Connor McCabe brings that one in as they move it on to some of the big units. Really working at it there, going in. Mike Fitzgerald able to recycle that. Bouncing pass into Vicky. They're going to go for a high ball. Lansanur takes it. Some pressure coming on. He's got a runner outside him. He's going to hang on to it. Lansanur finds a break. Lansanur gets across midfield. Players coming in to clean that one up. Have done.
Just watch entry, okay?
Coming off Lewis to the right-hand side, but ball just knocked out of his hands there. It's a little careless. Taking that one out. Lewis moves that ball back. Kick here from Brown. Looking to find some ground there. Have not. Another run coming from the back here from the Vicky. Ball hits the ground. Brown having to work back on this one. That's Mertzel. Mertzel, not one of their strongest kickers, but can get the job done. He's going to take that one into contact. Brown's going to be able to reset this. Lewis gets back there. Corbett calling for the ball to be put into touch eventually. They take that one down. We'll see who the kicker is. But imagine they'll have Ajua and Lansanur back there, but disrupted by Fairfield. They have to set this one again. Ball back now into JT Dyer's hands. Dyer.
Wait till lineout's over. Yeah, wait.
May putting this one in. Little messy. Goes back over the top there.
Over the line.
Wait.
Lewis gets that one in. The drive comes in from Brown. Not getting as much power as they would normally like. Driving forward well now. Should get some kind of penalty advantage here. But the ball's just hit the ground. Referee says we're going to need to play here, boys.
The lowest position that Brown's had, but it's dominant enough. And I'm surprised there that they didn't get called up for a penalty, but it seems that the balls came out. Played on.
And Fairfield's going to take that one quick. Ball went down. Didn't make touch.
No, you're.
To the boot they go.
Yep, that's fine now.
To the hands of Henry Gabriel. He moves to Lonsanur. Lonsanur thought about a Jua. He hangs on to it. It's just inside the half there. Good pressure coming in from Fairfield again. They have some room out to the width here if they can get it there. Looking for that little pass. It doesn't materialize. Pressure coming in again from Fairfield. As Greg was saying, the breakdown an area they are really targeting here. Big run coming in from Matt Mitchell. Little tip pass onto him there. Finds that space. Lewis looking again. A little slow to Lonsanur. Gets to Corbett in the middle of the field. Corbett has been pretty well marked here as they move the ball. Instead of setting it in, they get it to Dyer. Lines up again here. See if they made any line-out adjustments at halftime. They've got Corbett going up to try to take that one, but uncontested. Goes back a little messy. Players from Fairfield diving down on this one. Able to recover. Stags ball around their own 22. Pressure coming in from Brown. They're not going to be able to turn that one over. Ball again. Vicky's going to go to the air. Just a little chip through, looking for the space. Goes over Lewis. Gets kicked around to a couple of people. Sinfield winds up with it. Space on the right-hand side for Esteves if he chooses to go that way. Esteves, the Brown number 8, captain the Portuguese under-18 team. Esteves has the ball at his feet. It's gone down, but referee says you're going to have to play the one. Dyer looking for some runners, finds a Jua in the middle of the field. And Jua puts it over to Lonsanur. Lonsanur going to have to go to ground there. Fairfield player just diving right over the top of that, but referee letting it play. Didn't seem to be illegal there. Off they go. Ball spills forward off of Fairfield this time. It's in Piblato's hands. Piplato takes that one to ground.
Scrum advantage.
Ball coming across Rosenmeyer. There's a scrum advantage here for the team coming in on the angle. Dylan Lewis put this one in. Craig said Brown may be looking for a big scrum here. Push this one downfield. There it is. The power coming in. The Stags holding up well. Starting to drift back a little bit. Starting to lose their footing there. Referee spots it, gives them the advantage. This is Brown's game. Something they really need to get themselves some concentration. Dyer goes.
Have a penalty, okay, guys? Step back.
Making sure the Brown back line is onside back there. Ball up. Putting it in down to the side. A little trickery there from Brown. Trying to get this one rolling. Big ace of Rosenmeyer has it there. As they work the ball back, it's in Corbett's hands at the back of this maul. Big driving coming on. Is it not illegal? It's fine. Corbett launches one there. It doesn't go to anyone in particular, so they're going to have to play from nothing here, but a nice break coming in. Away they go. Dyer gets to Lonsanur. Lonsanur just hands it off. They're going to have to recycle this and get their structure back, are the Brown Bears. Rosenmeyer looked for the little tip pass, but it wasn't there. Gabriel comes in to clean that one up. Lonsanur looking off to the left-hand side here. Gets to the Sinfield. Sinfield gets dragged back. Fairfield players trying to rip that ball away at the breakdown as they have done all day. Here's a nice little run coming in from Gabriel. Gabriel, effective ball in hand. Able to work that one back. Lewis has it. Lewis just takes a step at Jua. Gets a little wraparound. Gets the ball out there to Piplato. Piplato hits the ground. Possibly could have gotten up. Fairfield, the fly half, Vicky putting in the counter ruck there. The ball comes back to Gabriel again. Henry Gabriel.
That ball out, even number 8 picking it up. They've got themselves a big chance.
Ball coming in from Fairfield, well hooked, but it's coming back. The penalty.
Yeah, you're good, you're good.
Ball in the middle, trying to sort that out. Halloran Gannon gets that back. Fairfield working their way towards the Brown 22, but ripped away there. Mixing up players here. My apologies. Mixed up with Henrique with a bunch of people over the years. I'm really going to figure out who this young man is because he's a heck of a player. He's still in the game. Ball up. Not the prettiest of lineouts, but it's going to come back to Brown. Players from Fairfield have fallen to the ground there, but referee says it's just gone down. Asking to play. Lewis gets it out there. Little tip pass here. These have been effective in these early phases for the Brown Bears. Lewis once again has Lonsanur. Lonsanur Gonna move it to Ajua. Ajua breaks through, finds a little bit of room there. Powerful player is his first year. English-born player.
Now.
Finally gets taken to the ground.
Yeah,
Pressure
offside.
again coming in, but
17
offsides
offside.
against Fairfield. Free play
Penalty
here
advantage.
for the Brown Bears. Ball comes back to Lewis. Lewis
Penalty
goes off to
advantage.
the right-hand side. Little chip through from Dyer.
Get in. In or out, mate. Yeah. No, you can be like the scrum half, 2 meters. Yep. Inside the 15.
Corbett at the
Yep.
front. Referee
Good.
explaining the laws, where people can stand. Looking for a little
Throw
advantage
it.
here. Not much of a gap in the line out there. They're going to look to the front here to Corbett. Corbett loses that one. Lewis gets it out into Dyer's hands, but they're catching the ball a little flat-footed here. Now they're okay as Keigo Hachisuka gets it to Ejua. Ejua going for the side of the field. He's going to have to come back in. He is in a forest of red right there.
Stand
Red
your
jerseys
feet.
everywhere. Pressure again. Good work by the Stags. We're close to the line. This is a very good place for Brown to be. They can be
No,
methodical
you're
in
off
these
your feet
tight
now.
areas.
Let it come. You've got your elbows
Corbett
on the
took
ground.
that
That is
one
off your
in.
feet.
Ball back, players off their feet. They have an advantage here, but the ball goes back. Around, still on the move here. Ajua has to clean that one up.
Good.
Ball comes out, little pop up there.
Move, tacklers. No, advantage.
Moments ago, stopping it. See if they can do it again.
Up to
Wait.
Estevez, in the middle of the
No.
lineup they go. They've got some bodies working in there, driving
Okay.
it forward. Creeping in field, still moving forward, haven't stopped yet. Referee happy with proceedings so far. Off they go. Fairfield scrummaging with their backs to the wall, deep inside their own end, down 3 points. Big power coming in from Brown.
Yeah, all
Here
off.
it goes. Where's that ball going to be? Is it going to be lost?
Again, once again.
Let's get
Historically, Brown in this area, you know, they can drive the ball over straight in for a try. Estevez at the back there. They've been able to draw more penalties and get props put in the sin bin for just not being able to withstand the pressure there. So they have a lot of options here. Fairfield are really going to have to get hold of this one. Big push coming from Brown. It's starting to crumble back there, but the ball sneaks out. Lewis gets a hold. Fairfield to kick this one off. Fairfield, a few reserves in the field now, trying to up their tempo a little bit. Ball comes down to Brown. Gonna launch this one downfield, looking for touch. Don't find it. Keep it in. That's Patrick Burke. Patrick Burke.
Okay, red.
Puts it to boot again.
Keep it-
That's a
hey, you're
very
offside,
Gaelic
eight.
football style of kicking there.
Do not
Pushes it in
advance.
behind Lance-Noor, so
Thank you.
Lance-Noor moves it out in the middle of the field. Estevez has hold of it. Estevez loves to make big bruising runs and does again. Lewis to try score. Gets it to Lance-Noor. Lance-Noor waiting pot of forwards. They're playing inside their own 40-meter line, looking to put some phases together are the Brown Bears. Go to the boot
Okay,
of
everyone's good.
Lance-Noor. He finds some space downfield. Well taken.
Stop,
Nice
stop,
high
stop.
kick from Fairfield.
Okay.
Ball is going to bounce. Ball is going to hit the ground. Lost in the lights a little bit there. So a little bit of pressure coming on here for Henry Gabriel. Henry Gabriel, a couple of players hanging on to him, but able to get forward there. Fairfield.
Wait.
The gap just closes down again there. So Brown going to work it around. Going to go to the front to Matt Mitchell. It's going to bounce on the ground and knocked forward there by Brown. Not seen by referee or assistant referee, but ripped away by the Fairfield University Stags. That player is held up, driven backwards in the tackle. Estevez trying to rip that one away. Players.
Push straight.
Oh, we have a Brown scrum. We move on the
Back
screw
line.
now.
Corbett at the front. Full line out for them. They go to Corbett in the middle. They switch it again.
Ball.
Gabriel at the back of that one. Right in the middle. Ball works back. It's on the ground. Lewis gets it out in the middle of the field, looking at a couple of runners. They bring it back in. Nice work by Sinfield. Sinfield taking to the ground originally. Lots of Noor has come in over that one. Player hadn't retreated there for Fairfield, but it's going to be okay. They're going to come back inside to Estevez. Estevez will work his way into the Fairfield defense and reproduce that ball. Lewis goes to big Omar Al-Jandari. Al-Jandari,
Advantage.
the contact.
Release.
Another advantage here,
Tackle
not
release.
releasing. A lot of penalties down in the zone from Fairfield.
As Fairfield chase the game now, there might be more holes available.
Little short kick there, but it's going to be fielded by Corbett. Corbett works his way into a couple of defenders there, including O'Halloran and Gannon. Ball
Okay,
back to
good.
Matt Mitchell. Lewis
Again, every fucking time. Sorry.
gets it back. Referee a little frustrated with something there. Ball goes into the hands of one of the Fairfield players, but it's
Play,
blocked
he
by
was onside,
Brown. They
play.
still have a hold of it. Stolnik there. Line out
Please
coming
take one
in. May go
step. Thank
quicker
you.
off the top this time.
Thank you, guys.
Corbett in the red scrum cap at the front. They go quickly to Corbett. Corbett comes down. Player wrapped up with him there. Okay, according to the referee. Drive that one back in, trying to keep some defenders on this side. Lewis, steady as ever, gets that one moving to Dyer. Dyer, Corbett, little pop passes out there. They're using the forwards in the middle of the field, trying to punch some holes. Gabriel eventually takes that one in. They're going to work their way back in this direction. Little show there from Dyer, but that rushing defense coming in from Fairfield, they have to hang on to it.
And look at that turnover. He's over the ball.
7.5 minutes to go in the game clock. Big pressure coming in from Brown, trying to draw that penalty. Ball is in the middle there somewhere. Comes squirting out Brown way. Adjua has it. Adjua holds, gets the pass away.
Touch.
Player able to get it to his boot there. Adjua playing a little bit of soccer here. Pushes it downfield. There's a foot race on. That bonus point could be about to come.
Try down there.
Deep in
tough
the
place to
zone.
play from.
Brown driving that one in. By half. Ball up to the middle, taken away by Corbett, but winds up back in Fairfield hands. They're okay. Players trying to rip that one over.
The ball's gone. Ball's
Out
gone.
to the middle of the field they go. Fairfield want to keep playing here, obviously. Very proud program, very good day for them despite the scoreline. Showed a lot of good work against one of the top teams out there. Looking at the little tip pass, but hanging on to it is John May, captain leading by example. Ball back here, into the back. Looking over the top, they get it out to the wing. They have the speed to go. Jew is going to get in there and try to rip that ball away. That was McHale, the freshman, who brought it in. Back up to May, happy to carry. All over the field. Fairfield getting a little bit of a rumble on here. There's O'Halloran Gannon. Is he going to get turned over by Britain? Become important as you get to the business end of the season coming up in a few weeks. To the middle of the line out, go Brown. They're going to drive this one forward. Good work pushing them backwards as Fairfield is just crabbing across field a little bit. Going to have to go for it eventually. Halloran Gannon in the middle there has his hands on the ball.
He was always on him.
Carrier, so it's okay. Referee's going to say play. Comes out quickly. It gets bounced up in the air. Knock on there.
Sit! What triangle,
Referee calls together. Brown trying to squeeze this one away.
Ball's
Ball
way
is
out.
out. They are going to keep playing here. Brady moves it out to Novicki. Into Burt they go. Burt gets it over the top. They're looking for that losing bonus point. Are the Fairfield University Stags. Lots of Newark tries to get in over that one, but it's still Stags ball. Under 2 minutes to go in the game.
Good.
Over halfway go the Stags. Halloran Gannon got turned over in his last carry.
No, let it go now,
Able to
Rock.
recycle this one just a bit better.
Good.
All the way there to Novicki. Novicki has to step back in. He's caught. Another big tackle coming in that time on Mike Fitzgerald. Gerald just working his way through this game. Now some pressure coming in from Gabriel. Ball going out wide there. Kevin Spahn makes that pass for Fairfield. Ball up and into the hands of a waiting runner for Fairfield. Adjua tries to come in over it, but he can't turn that one over. Fairfield, late run of play here. Can they get a losing bonus point? Big break across midfield almost. They're just right there. That's the freshman McHale. Gets that ball ripped away, however, by Brown. Brown on turnover ball right now, looking for their bonus point if they can get it. Lewis is going to chip that one over. Foot race is on here. How is this ball going to bounce? Where is it going to come back? It's going to come into the hands of Baffa. Baffa throws a not great pass to Spahn.
Fairfield have made this a really tough game, but there's still a big scrum to go. Fairfield are a proud team. I'm not sure they're going to let this go over easily.
Brown in one of their favorite positions here, and as you said, a very proud Fairfield team. There's a huge right side open there. They try to crab it that way a little bit. Here comes the pressure coming in from Brown.
Yeah, I know, I see him.
Referee
I see him.
has the ball there, gets out to Lewis. Lewis is near the line.